6-8, percent of change. In this lesson, you're going to have either an increase or a decrease in percent. You're either going to go up or you're going to go down. The formula for finding the percent of change is rather simple. You'll be given two numbers. You'll do the second number minus the first number, divide that by the first number, and then turn that decimal into a percent. Relatively straightforward, but it's very important to remember that it's always going to be the second number minus the first number divided by the first number. Now, there are two ways to decide if a number is going to be a percent increase or a percent decrease. And we'll actually do a couple of examples, and we'll talk about how we notice this. Our first example is from 26 to 29. And the formula says we're going to do the second number minus the first number, 29 minus 26, divided by the first number, which is 26. Simplifying this, 29 minus 26 is 3, divided by 26. When we divide that out, you get 0.115. When I did it on a calculator, it was much longer than this. I rounded off to 3 decimal places. We're going to turn this decimal into a percent by moving the decimal point over 2 spaces. I get 11.5%. This is a percent increase. And I know this for two reasons. Reason number one, my answer is positive. Gives me an increase. The other reason I know that is even before I did some math, if I'm looking to go from 26 of something up to 29 of something, I'm increasing my total. So before you do the math, you can look and decide if it's an increase or a decrease based on whether you're going from one number up or one number down. The second way to know if you have a percent increase or decrease is your answer. If the answer is a positive number, you have a percent increase. Let's see what happens in the second example here. 32.4 to 18.51. We're obviously going down from 32 down to 18, so this should be a decrease. 18.51, the second number minus the first number, divided by the first number. When we simplify, I get negative 13.89. There's the negative. Divided by 32.4. When I type into a calculator, negative 13.89 divided by 32.4. I get 0.429, and it's negative. I move my decimal point over 2 spaces. To get a negative 42.9%. And that's a decrease, which made sense based on what I told you a moment ago. This time we're going from 32.4 down to 18.51, which meant it should be a decrease, and we have a negative answer. So positive answers are increases, negative answers are decreases. Your homework is on page 307, problems 10 through 26, all of them.